Well, it's a windy Cape Town as always. Cape Town City hard back at training for pre-season ahead of their opening game where they play against Baraka FC. Well, they play Supersport United, another friendly game, and also play Chipper United as well, a couple of games before they head straight into the 2019-2020 ABSA Premiership season. Benni McCarthy here next to me, who's been conducting the training session, just wondering his thoughts ahead of a season like that. Benni, nice and windy. Will that be a sign of your season to come?
Hey Robbie, man, first of all, well done on your success as
Thank
usual.
you so much.
And yeah, it's been a great and difficult pre-season because I think the weather this time around in Cape Town hasn't been too kind for us. It's much needed rain has interrupted, but you know what? It's winter and we know that whatever weather is put in front of us, we got to go and do the hard work, and I think we've been successful in the pre-season. We had some two good friendlies, Highlands Park, Orlando Pirates, so nice test for the boys, and Super Sports coming tomorrow. So but all in all, very happy with the application and the attitude and the team spirit, the unity that we're trying to create, and the boys just coming back and getting back into the professional way. But I think when I do look at my squad, I am a bit somewhat. I have some desires for two or three players that I think would make a big difference and
Defense,
would probably change our dimension on what I think we're capable of doing if we get two or three really good players in. And you hit the nail on the head there. I think we are a bit short with the absence of Felix and going through a fair medical ordeal, you know that. And we're going to be missing him for at least 4 or 5 months. And that's starting when the season starts. So
Was that merely from the appendix operation that he had?
Yep. He's just been since the first day of pre-season. He's gone into hospital, and I think yesterday he got released from hospital. So he's been in hospital nearly almost 4 weeks, 4.5 weeks from the appendix. He had some difficulties because didn't go accordingly to the surgery, and so he's recovering well, and he's got released, and now the rehab start, and then it will be at least 2.5, 3 months of rehab before he can even start walking and jogging on the pitch. So we've got a tough staff. So we are in desperate need, and we're looking for as much as the young players that we have. But I think if you want to go and compete to win the league, I think you need a bit more experience, and you need ready-made defenders. So we are on the lookout.
All right, let me go straight into it. You talk about looking out. You're looking out for Robin Johannes.
I think that would be my biggest dream. Player that I know very well. Also, the relationship we have on the field and off the field.
Right.
He's a player that fit in perfectly. He's a leader.
But how close are you to getting Robin Johannes? Let's get straight into it, because
for me,
if
it's my decision, it's a done deal.
Right.
That's how.
So what is
how much
missing?
I want. Running that past my chairman and convincing my chairman that that he's the right man for the job, and he's the right player to bring into the club. So but it's some discussions, but we'll see how it goes. So for me, it's not all lost yet. But the chairman is the one who makes the final decision. Like I said, I'm just a coach, and I take care of the what is on the field and the players. So what goes on in the boardroom is there. I'll convey the players that I'm interested.
But what would be so difficult about trying to get him back into the team?
I don't know, Robbie. I don't know how the logistics of works, man.
Come on, I'm sure you've spoken to him. I'm sure he'll be happy to come back.
No, of course. Like Robin would love to come back, and I think all the players would love to have him back. But he's a Wits player, so we don't know what's going on there. If Wits would let him leave, or what the situation is. But he's probably the player that I would most desire to have. And then there are one or two others if
Any names?
the Johannes don't work out,
Yeah.
I think a player that I'm looking at also at the moment, Justice Shabalala
Right.
from Orlando Pirates to bring in on loan.
Mhm.
Don't know how far that's gonna happen or how that will go. And yeah, there was one other player, but yeah, he's off limits, and I think
He's off limits
yeah,
in terms of your reach, but he's not off limits on MarawaTV to tell us who he is.
yeah.
Who is he?
Sianda Kulo is
Oh,
a
Sianda.
player that
Ah.
I'm very fond of, that I got a lot of respect and admiration.
Yeah, but
So, yeah.
you got Gwanda to go back to Maritzburg, so then Maritzburg must release Sianda to come through.
Like I said, I think if it's my choice, if I had the money in my hand,
Yeah.
I get what I want. But unfortunately, I have to go through the club's way, through my chairman, and it's not as simple as.
You got
Yeah.
a sponsor called Sport Pesa.
Hey,
They have
Robbie,
money. You can't
Robbie.
be worried and fussing about money when you want a guy of the quality of Sianda Xulu in this team.
Yeah, but
It's a big
I have a
sports betting
I have
company,
a boss
Sport
that,
Pesa.
I have a boss that I have to run by things as well. So yeah, I can't
He's
just have
ambitious. I mean, you finished 4th last season with 48 points. You want to get into the 50-point mark now, don't you?
a 60-point mark.
You want to get into the 60-point mark. So you have to have a solid defense. You've gone for Noruddin, Mubara, I see Tashreeq is here as well. You're not messing around, Benny, and you can't be having the best in midfield moving forward and then defensively being weak after setting the pace. Also with your goalkeeper, Peter, even young Mark Anderson being here, he's going to be your third choice goalkeeper.
Yep.
But we would love to see him play at some point,
Which you will.
which we will, because there's a legacy, there's a history when it comes to him as well.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And his father was a teammate of mine in the Bafana squad. I was my early stages in my Bafana career. I crossed paths with his father, which was
Yeah.
an amazing goalkeeper and a very good professional as well.
Yeah.
And I would love to be able to be the one to give, the young Lucilo
You still remember the nickname to perform the magic as
young
well.
Lucilo.
But you
to
could
give him his
always
stage.
work things out. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job, but you find in other teams where Peter is your first choice for all the league games, and then you get competitions, whether it's the top 8, whether it's a Nedbank Cup, and you say, okay, Peter, you chill for these cup competitions. We make somebody, I know Sage is there, but you're not jumping him, but you're saying cup competitions you give to a different goalkeeper, and maybe that's where Mark will come in.
Yeah, no. That will be somewhat
Yeah.
like that this season, because I think we've got 3 really, really good, sharp goalkeepers. Sage is equally probably is same level as Peter. It's
Yeah.
just been unfortunate. Peter has came in and he's done remarkably well. So it's been a bit tough for Sage.
Yeah.
But this season, I have to try and rotate.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you want to focus on having a solid run in the league, then you got to play the best available players that we got to our
Let's talk about
availability.
Tashreeq, getting him to come across. What's been the thinking there? He had obviously at Ajax, he scored a couple of goals. I think in 19 games he scored 6 goals. How's he fitting into your pattern?
No, listen, I think the strength and depth that we had, and at times last season, Kermit coming in has done amazing.
Yeah.
But Shaka has been
Your top goal scorer last season.
breath of fresh air. And so I've got 2 really firing strikers, dependable, that I can rely on, that, if the team plays well and the team plays accordingly to the strengths that we've got with Kermit and Shaka in the squad, then we're okay. And that's why we scored the amount of goals that we did last season, because we were effective going forward, and that ain't going to change. And like I said at times, I'd like to play 2 strikers, and if one of them gets injured or suspended, and then I'm very short, and then I've only got Shaka, or if Kermit is suspended and it's only Shaka, and then if Shaka is injured like he was last season throughout, and that was causing like a stop-start to his season, which I think he could have been easily up there with the top goal scorers, or maybe even won the title if he wasn't injured when he was playing exceptionally well.
He got to 7 goals and they were struggling to get into double
He was level,
figures, yeah.
and then we played Chiefs, and then he got injured in that game, and he missed about 6 or 7 games after that. And it's
It's a lot.
getting him back to that level that he was when he was firing and scoring goals. So so I just thought like Tashreeq Morris is a different player from. He's got a bit of qualities of Shaka. He's got the qualities of Kermit. So you've got the 2 different strikers that we have built in one. You know, if you want to play a certain way, or sometimes even play with 3 up front, and all 3 of them are different, and one can play on the right, one can play on the left, or you know, they're all good through the middle, and vice versa. So I think it was an opportunity that I couldn't pass on, and with chairman, obviously, it's not the wage bill that you get at Sundowns or Pirates or Chiefs. So it was easy. Ajax. So you know, it was a fit, and I wanted him, and I got him because
the money was there.
The money was
there. No, don't be shy. The money was there.